Yo, what's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome to the channel where today I'm going to be sharing with you some more tips and tricks for the 2020 LG OLED TV. And the TV that I'm going to be using today is my very own 65-inch LG C10 OLED. Now this is my second tips and tricks video with this LG OLED TV. And if you haven't seen my first video, then I'll leave a link in the description, and also I'll try and put a link up above. And I would recommend that you go and watch that video first, because those tips and tricks are a little bit more basic to get you up and running. And once you've seen that, then come back and watch this video. Now, as always, I've got to say a massive thanks to the guys at box.co.uk for hooking me up with the C10 OLED from LG. And if it wasn't for those guys hooking me up with TVs like this, then I wouldn't be able to make these videos for you guys at home. So if you are thinking about buying a brand new TV, then please check out the link in the description. That will take you to the guys at Box. And with TVs like this, they offer a free 5-year warranty, and they also price match. So there's no good reason not to go and check them out. So thanks very much to the guys at Box. Now, I just want to quickly point out that these tips and tricks are for the 2020 LG OLED TVs, but they may also work on previous generations as well. So they might be worth just giving them a crack if you have got an older model. Now, for this first tip and trick, this is going to be regarding anything that is connected via HDMI. So if you've got, say, a Sky box like I have there, so that's like a satellite box, games console, something like that, and you want to find out some information about what is connected, so the resolution and the sound quality. Now what you're going to want to do is grab your magic remote and either move the scroll wheel that is in the middle, or give the remote a shake and get that pointer up. Once the pointer is on the screen, obviously you've got to have that device up and running on the display at the time. I just want to point that out there. And yeah, click on the button and that will bring up the current connected device to that HDMI. So at the moment we've got a Sky Q box, which is an HDMI 1. So we're going to highlight that box then, and once again just get that pointer on that box, press on the middle, and then it should display the information regarding what is connected. So we've got the aspect ratio there, the resolution, and it is informing us that it is in Dolby Audio. So quite handy information to have. Now, following on from this, as we've got this Sky logo up here, if we just press on it one more time, it goes back to that box there. Now, let's just say for whatever reason you don't like it there. Well, what you can do is get your magic pointer again, highlight the box, keep your finger pressed on that scroll wheel, and now you can drag it round to 4 different locations on the TV screen. So down in here, you know, might say, oh, it gets in a way of maybe football results, or you know, whatever it might be, information on the TV that you don't want blocking, so you can move it around to wherever you want. Again, pretty handy to know. Right, so our next tip and trick for this LG OLED is regarding the sound. And did you know that you can actually tune the sound coming from the TV to the environment that the TV is in? Now what you're going to want to do is get your remote control and do a long press on the settings button there, and once we've got our main settings up, you're going to want to go to General. Once we're in General, go to AI Service, and then down to AI Acoustic Tuning. Now, once we are in this, you're going to go to Start New Sound Tuning. And basically, let me just adjust this camera there for a second. What this will now do is use the remote control, and it ain't going to focus because I've just locked it on the TV, but at the end of the remote there is a small microphone there. and basically TV will send out a signal, and the remote control, or should I say the mic in the remote, will pick up that signal and basically just tune what it is hearing to the environment that it is in. So what we're going to do is press start, but you're going to want to point the remote control towards the TV, as it just indicates there. So let's start it off and see what happens. And there you go. Excuse the ambulance passing on by there. So that is all done. And now this next thing is quite good. So if you press on next, what it does is plays a little tune. And you've got AI acoustic off or AI acoustic tuning, which is now playing at the moment. So you can hear what it sounds like after it's been done, or listen to what it was like previously, and then you can choose whichever you prefer and implement that one. Now by this point I'm hoping you're thinking to yourself, you know what, this guy's alright, I want to see more of his videos in the future. Well, if that's the case, then this next tip and trick is going to be right up your street. So what you're going to want to do is get your remote, press on the home button, scroll all the way to the end, or one from the end, to edit, and then go to add YouTube channel. Now once you're in here, let me just adjust my camera a second. Going to get your magic pointer up there and then type in The Tech Giant and then press search, and then simply press add. And there you go, it will now want to add it to the home screen. You're going to want to put it all the way to the left at the start. So from now on, whenever you open up that home menu, there I will be right at the start. Click on it once and there you go, all my videos there available. Or if you so wish, like the other ones, you just hover over it and it should then bring up my videos there as well, so you can just have a quick look at them. Now next up on the tips and tricks is regarding the amount of time that your TV has been on for. Now not a lot of people know this, but this, or should I say some of these TVs do have basically like an inbuilt meter that will keep track of how many hours the screen has been on for. Now I just want to point out that here in the UK this doesn't seem to work. I don't know why they don't implement it here in the UK, and there's a few other countries that don't allow it either. Why that is, I've got no idea, but for a lot of countries you are able to do this. So what you're going to want to do is grab your remote, once again do a long press on the settings button there. Once you've got settings up, you want to go to support, and then once you're in support, you're going to want to go to TV information. Now I'm not going to press on this because it will bring up stuff about the TV I'm probably best not sharing, but once you're in there, you should find in that list in there somewhere about the screen on time. So go and check that out and see how many hours you've been watching TV for. Now our next tip and trick is regarding the main menu. Now let's just do a long press on that settings button once again to get up our main menu. And what I find a little bit distracting now and again is that it is slightly transparent, and depending what is playing in the background, it can be a little bit sort of jarring on the eyes at times, and you know, it's a bit hard to concentrate on what you are looking at. Now what you can do is go down to General and then go to Additional Settings, and then within Additional Settings go to Menu Transparency. Now once you click on that, all of a sudden it now makes that menu solid black, so you've got nothing sort of coming through the back of it. It's a bit hard for me to show you on here because I'm getting the reflection now. That's just the camera, and it doesn't look so dramatic on here at the moment when I change between the two, but again that is just sort of the camera make it look a bit better than it does actually in person. But it does make quite a bit of a difference, and I think it just actually cleans up the look of the screen. So that is one thing that I would recommend, and that is changing the menu transparency to solid. Next up are my tips and tricks. We're going to be looking at some shortcuts on the remote control. So at the moment, if I was to press the home button and get up the the dashboard there. There we go, we can see all our sort of inputs there for the HDMIs and so on and so forth. But now if I just come back out of that quickly there, won't go on to the Sky because I might get done for copyright. But there is a quicker way to get to that screen. Now if you just grab your remote and do a long press on this button just here, which is for your inputs, hold that down for a few seconds, and there you go, straight to the home dashboard. How much quicker is that? Now, next shortcut is regarding the mute button. Now, if I just show you just there, so obviously just press it once, mutes the TV. But if you hold it down for a few seconds, it takes you directly in to the accessibility page. Again, this is great, saves a few button presses and scrolling through the menu, and you can go straight into all those options right there. Now, the next shortcut is handy if you want to set up Alexa with your TV. Now, on here we have an Amazon, the Prime Video button, should I say, not Amazon. And there you go, give that one press and it comes up with Prime Video. But if we just come back out of that quickly, and let's just say you want to set up Alexa on your TV, then what you can simply do is do a long press on that instead. And there you go, it takes you directly into the setup page. Now, the final shortcut on the remote is to do with the audio description. Now, it is actually marked up on the remote control, but again, a few people have said to me they're not sure how they get it up. Well, simply press on this button just here, give it a long press, and there you go. Audio description is now on. And press it again and turn it off. Now, my next tip and trick is regarding the art gallery, which allows you to turn your TV into a piece of artwork. But that isn't the tip or trick itself, it is within that art gallery. But for you guys who haven't seen the art gallery or my previous video where I showed you how to do it, I'm going to show you that right now. So what you're going to do is grab your remote, press it on the home button and scroll along to art gallery. Click on that and then you should be presented with a few different pieces of art. Highlight one and start it playing, and there you go, it turns your TV into a piece of artwork, and it also plays some music. Now, I quite often have people saying, oh, you know, do you know where that sort of piece of artwork is from? You know, where's that photo taken? Well, you can find out for yourselves, because if you simply just press down on the scroll wheel just like that, it will bring up information regarding that picture that is being displayed at the time. So there you go, about that waterfall there. But not only that, you can do some other things. So you can highlight the music player there, and you can play, you know, your own music on there. So if you've got a drive connected to it, or you've just added some music to the library, you can choose from something on there, press play, and then have it playing away with your own style of music, which is great to know. And if you can change all different sort of settings on that, as well, as you can see just there. So we can move the player around the screen to different locations, just like that. And then we can hide the player. So yeah, pretty good. And you can turn off the sound as well, just like that. Turn the theme sound on or off. So even if you don't want any music at all, I know you can do the volume down or mute, but you've got that option there as well. Well, there you have it then, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed those tips and tricks today, and if you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, then think about subscribing for more of the same in the future. And don't forget to hit that bell icon, because otherwise you will not be notified of my latest uploads. So, thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.